Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to be trying out some products that I've been wanting to get my hands on for the longest time, and I finally got them. I am talking about the very famous Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and also the Hangover X primer. Now, I got the foundation in the color Praline or Praline, I don't know, and then I got the concealer in the color Golden Beige. Now I know that these products are not new by any means, and it is very long overdue, but I still decided to put this video up because I found it very hard to pick a shade online, and I've searched and searched the World Wide Web for people who have a similar skin tone as me who were using this foundation, but it is particularly hard because they launched this foundation twice. At least they launched it years ago, and then they added some colors sometime last year, so it was very hard for me to try and pick a shade. For a color reference, I am an NC42 in MAC Fix Fluid, also in MAC Pro Longwear, and the rest of the foundation references, you will be finding that down below in the description box. That was a very weird sentence. But anywho, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then please do so. Hit that red button somewhere here or here, and also click that notification bell to be notified every single time I post. And let's get right into this video. So probably the next time that you will see me in this video, I will be wearing some eye makeup because I am going to be filming a little fun eye makeup look, so be prepared. This is actually, I've never had anything with nicer packaging than this. I think. Maybe that's a big claim, but I can't recall. These are absolutely beautiful. It's pink, it has gold, it's with black, and it's just beautiful. I'm not going to be throwing these boxes away. We are not going to be starting off with foundation because we have the primer. Here, the Hangover X primer. I actually bought the smaller size, and what is this supposed to do actually? It is supposed to lock down makeup, hydrate, promote elasticity, boost skin radiance, so it's supposed to do a bunch of things. So let's see. Yeah, it actually looks like a tube, but if you take off the lid, it actually has a pump, which is very freaking cute. I've already moisturized my face, so I'm gonna go in with this much of the primer. It actually smells really nice. The primer absorbed very quickly. It actually feels a tiny bit sticky, but it feels good. It feels like it's gonna do something, you know? It is actually almost 12 a.m. and I have to work in the morning, so I'm not going to be able to do the wear test today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing the demo right now, and then in the morning I'm going to be wearing all of these, go to work, and then come back and let you know how it looks and how it has been wearing. So then I'm going to be applying the primer on one side and then nothing on the other side to see if there is any difference. Alright, so now the most exciting part for me is the foundation. This is what it looks like. The bottle is absolutely beautiful. It has the little logo thingy on the top, and it obviously comes with a pump. So I have not tried this out at all. I haven't pumped anything out of it, so this is going to be 100% first impression. So as I said, I have the color Praline or Praline, and I am going to be pumping one pump on the back of my hand. So this is what the color looks like. It actually, I hope it's not going to be too orange, but I feel like it's gonna fit. Fingers crossed, it's gonna fit. I am going to be applying one side with a brush and then the other side with a beauty sponge. The sponge that I'm going to be using is from Shop Miss A, and then the brush is from e.l.f. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush, and let's see if this color is going to fit me. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Ooh, yep, that looks good. Oh my god, I think I picked the right shade. Oof. Oh my god, I think it's gonna fit. I'm so excited, you guys. I am going to be applying this side with a beauty sponge. Mind you, I never use a beauty sponge for applying foundation, but I am going to be doing this right now just for, you know, video purposes. But tomorrow for the wear test, I'm just not. I'm just gonna use my brush because I always use a brush. But you never know, maybe a miracle will happen and I will like it more with a sponge. We shall see. Okay, so the coverage is pretty good. And the color looks perfect. I'm gonna have to wait and see how it looks in daylight. But now, yeah, it looks very good. I must say that the foundation feels very light on the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. And I feel like I have picked the perfect shade. I pumped one more pump and I'm going to be applying this on this side. I'm gonna be applying a little less because I am using a brush this time, so no product is going to be absorbed. Yeah, the color looks very good. So yeah, I definitely feel like this side has a little bit more coverage than the beauty sponge side, because obviously a brush doesn't absorb as much product as a sponge. So I had applied 2 pumps on the back of my hand and I still have a little bit more left. So I am going to be taking that with the e.l.f. brush and I am going to be applying a little bit more on the sponge side because I feel that that side has a little bit less coverage. The foundation feels very, very light on the skin. I don't feel like I have any foundation on. I must say that the coverage is medium. I feel like the coverage is definitely buildable. And the finish is a semi-matte finish. It is not very shiny and it is not very matte as well. It looks very nice. I really wanted to purchase this foundation because I am looking for a everyday natural foundation that I can wear to work, that doesn't look cakey, doesn't look like I have a lot of makeup on. So I feel like I made the right choice. Alright, so the foundation is on and now moving on to concealer. Like I said, I got mine in golden beige and I am going to be opening it up for the first time. And ooh, in the bottle it does look a little light. Fingers crossed. So the bottle feels very nice in my hand. It is glass, I think. No, it's plastic. It's not glass. It's plastic, but it feels very, very nice and sturdy. You also get a lot of product in this. It has a half a fluid ounce, which is 15 milliliters. I got the color golden beige and it does look a little light in the bottle. And I am going to be applying both sides with a beauty sponge because I hate applying concealer with a brush. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, the moment of truth. So this color is not too light, but for me it is because I always go in with 2 colors of concealer with my skin color first, and then on top of that I put on a highlight shade. This is not as light as my highlight shade, but it is also not my skin color. So yeah, I'm gonna see how that is going to cover. If I go in straight away with a light concealer, it's gonna make my under eyes look gray and it's not going to cover up my dark circles. So that is why I go in with my skin color first to make sure that everything is covered, and then on top of that I go in with a lighter shade to highlight. Okay, so this is how much concealer we have on, and I am going to be taking the Shop Miss A sponge and I'm going to be taking the Shop Miss A sponge again. And let's see. Ooh. It blends out really nice. Very opaque as well. It has a lot of coverage, girl. I don't know why, but I was not expecting that. Yes. It's good. So if I was going to work right now, this amount of coverage would be perfect. But because I have on such a bold eye look, I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. So I am going to go in with a little bit more concealer, because I am going to be taking pictures. and I just want that full coverage. All right, so that is the foundation on. It is looking pretty flippin' good. I actually really like the way that it is looking. It provides me with just enough coverage. I love the coverage of this foundation. Underneath my eyes, I'm very surprised. The color is absolutely perfect. I thought I would need, you know, a little darker of a color first, but it actually applied very well. The coverage is beautiful. I did apply a little bit more concealer and then I let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then I went ahead and blended it out, and it blends out like a dream. So yeah, I just wanted to let you see what it looks, I just wanted to let you see what it looks like right now. I know I'm looking a little extra, the highlighter is popping or whatever, but that shit is just for the gram, honey, because right after this I'm gonna be washing my face and getting my ass right to bed because I need to start work early in the morning. So the next time that you will see me will probably be at work. I hope I won't forget to take my vlogging camera with me. If I do, then I'll probably just use my phone, and I just hope that I will find, you know, a quiet place, because it's awkward, you know, with the phone at work. People's gonna ask, and you know, it's just weird. You will see me in a few seconds, but for me it's gonna be tomorrow. Okay guys, so it is almost 2:30. I'm not able to show you because I'm actually filming with my phone, but this is what the foundation is looking like. I know it looks like I'm having a filter, but there are no filters, so I don't know what's up with that. But this is primer side, this is no primer side, and I don't know if you can see this, but underneath this eye there are no creases, and then underneath this one we have some creasing. And I did use my banana powder to set my concealer, just because I know that that is the only powder that does not crease on me. So this makes me think that it has something to do with the primer. The lighting is terrible, guys, but overall the foundation looks very flawless. It looks very beautiful. It's not too cakey, it's not too much. I actually really like it. I totally forgot to tell you actually that I'm not looking shiny, like not one bit. Look at that. I'm not looking shiny at all. I mean, how could I forget to mention that? I have no idea, but I'm looking pretty good. I don't feel the need to blot or do anything. Even if I do, I'm not going to, just because I want to see the full potential of this makeup. So yeah, I just wanted to get that in there, and I will see you later. So I am home and I took a look at the foundation. It is actually, considering the fact that I've been wearing this foundation for over 12 hours, it is looking very good. I am oily around, you know, all over my T-zone actually. It did not happen quickly with this foundation. It did take several hours before it started looking shiny. And remember, this is the primed side. This is the non-primed side. On this side, I feel like it is looking a lot more shiny than on the non-primed side. So that is some very interesting tea, because I feel like the primer is supposed to make it, you know, more long wearing. And another thing that I noticed about the primer is underneath my eyes. So I don't know if you can see this, but the prime side, my concealer has settled into my fine lines and it is creasing. And on this side, that did not happen. Whenever I am trying new products, I always use my banana powder, because that is the only powder that I know for sure will not crease on me. So if it does crease, then I know it's the concealer. But in this particular case, it is not the powder, but it's also definitely not the concealer. I feel like it is the primer. The eyeshadow that I used in my last cut crease look, the pink one from Juvia's Place, it has stained my eyes. So I did apply concealer on my eye to cover that, and I also set the concealer with the banana powder. And as you can see, my eyes are creasing just a little freaking bit, but not much at all. And I do have very oily lids. If I set my eyes just with concealer, girl, it does not hold at all. I do see that the foundation has creased a little bit in my smile line, but that happens to me with all the foundation these days, because, you know, I'm getting older and that's just life, I guess. So I actually never blot with blotting paper or tissues or anything like that. I always blot with my sponge. If you've never blotted with your sponge, blot with your sponge. It soaks up everything and it makes it look freaking beautiful. So we shall see what it's gonna look like with this foundation. Alright, so this is what everything is looking like after I blotted all the shiny spots, and I also added a little bit of powder. So it is looking pretty good again, and it's also nice to know that you can blot this foundation and it won't, you know, separate or shift on you. So that is great. I am probably the last person on earth to try out these products, but I'm glad that I did. I found some new favorites, which I'm very excited about. I absolutely love the concealer, absolutely love the foundation. The primer, not very in love with, but I am gonna give it another whirl on another day, on some other time. If you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos of mine in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, click that notification bell so that you will be notified every single time I post. And if you do all of that, then I'm sure that I will see you in my next video. Bye.